Hello my friends, and welcome back to our blind Let's Play, the Book of Unwritten Tales for the PC. My name is FlightlessBird, this is your story-based gaming channel, and today, we're continuing to explore the outside area of the bar. We talked to Granddad, and there's a bunch of places that we have to go, so let's not waste any time, let's dive right into it, my friends. Hope you're all having a wonderful, fantastic day today.
Dad's vice brings back a lot of memories. Painful, mostly.
Yikes. What is he doing to you?
Dad's vice brings back a huge machine. I mean, even for Granddad. He's really taking advantage of Mum and Dad being away.
Pretty smart if you ask me. So, this one went away, but this one didn't.
Dad's vice.
What does that tell me? That tells me that we can probably use an item on this, right? I don't really have any items we can use yet. No. We had a nut that we had to open up. Sort of like in Silent Hill 3. Yeah, but we don't have anything like that yet. Let's try to make a mental note about this if we can. Let's talk to the Granddad.
Granddad?
Call me Colonel.
Just what exactly are we to do now, Colonel Granddad?
We've just discussed that. You get the equipment, I'll sort out the means of transport.
Equipment for what?
Yeah, what equipment do we need? Like, can you give me a lowdown? Like, you need X, Y, Z?
For your journey to the town of the humans, of course. You need to pay more attention, my boy.
I'm supposed to... I thought someone else...
Who? I very much doubt you'll find anyone else here who's prepared to look death in the eye. This is your chance to be a tragic hero, my boy. A painful loss for the Alliance. Don't you want to be a hero?
I don't want to be a tragic hero. I'd like to live.
I'd like to do something exciting, but I'm not sure I'm ready to try being...
Try? There is no try. Only do. This is your chance. You'll be a hero, and I'll show everyone that this old gnome is still good for something. So, here's the plan. You get yourself some good gear. I'll sort out the means of transport.
All right. I can have a look around, but no promises.
So we got a Star Wars reference. About my equipment, what's all that stuff I need?
About my equipment.
Yes? Have you got everything?
I don't know what I need.
I don't know. What exactly should I take?
Let me think. You need a helmet. You can fight without legs, but you can't fight without a head.
Helmet.
Without legs.
And you need a map of the area.
Map?
Reconnaissance is everything. We are living in the information age.
So I need a map and a helmet. Got it.
And then, of course, you need a parachute. Better to be safe than sorry.
Just why I mean a parachute?
Just a precaution.
So we have a tarp. Will the tarp be the parachute? What do you think this ring is all about then?
This ring, do you really think it could end the war?
I don't know if there's anything that can end this war.
The gremlin said it would change all our fates. Maybe it's a powerful magic ring.
We are simply soldiers, my boy. We fight when we are told to. Don't worry yourself about anything else.
Sounds sensible.
Yeah, that sounds right. Archmage Humans, who is that?
You know the Archmage. Have you ever met him?
I've never met him. After all, he's a great leader, and I'm just a simple, highly decorated gnome colonel.
I just realized he's
But
wearing a
I've
uniform.
heard lots about him. He's a powerful mage, of course. He's an advisor to the king, and he's our most powerful alchemist and chief of the Secret Service.
I want to be a
He
mage.
lives in a tower down by the sea in Seastone. Of course, being the important man he is, he's always away on business.
I hope he's there. I always wanted to meet a real mage.
If he's not there, you'll have to wait for him or go and look for him. You must only give the ring to the Archmage in person, you hear me? No one else.
Got it.
Give me your word of honor. If the ring really is important, then it shouldn't be our fault if it lands in the wrong hands.
Okay. I swear I'll give it to the Archmage personally.
Yeah, if you remember Quest Glory 1, first series we played on the channel, wow, back when I was totally messing with so many different settings. I swear the audio sounds so different from game 1, 2, 3, 4, and even 5. It was a train wreck. I was still trying to learn YouTube. But, anyway, in the original Quest Glory, we started as a rogue, which kind of is what Bilbo was, right? And then, we became a mage, which I'm hoping Wilbur can become, because I think that's awesome if we could do magic in a point-and-click adventure game. I mean, and the number of puzzles that opens up is huge. So yeah, I like this. It's kind of like revisiting our roots. You know, that reminds me, there was this Super Nintendo game I think I played. I forgot what it was called. Was it called Merlin or was it called something else? But it was this magic game where you use spells to manipulate puzzles. It was a really cool game. I just don't remember the name of it all. I'll have to like do some research to see if I can find out. Just exactly how am I supposed to get into the human town?
I'm supposed to travel to the human town in your machine, right?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
And the safest?
Absolutely, it's the quickest way.
I don't know about that. Master Brewer doesn't want to help
Well,
us.
we can't expect any help from the Master Brewer. He doesn't believe the ring is important.
I didn't expect much more from that cowardly drunkard.
Grandad, he's my boss.
Some boss sits in his fortress drinking beer from dawn till dusk while his comrades are fighting on the front line.
I think he misses them.
Well,
Not as much as beer.
perhaps, but one thing's for sure. We are on our own, soldier.
Okay, I'll keep looking.
I'll go look for the rest of my gear.
You do that. I've got enough to do here. But remember, never look a Medusa in the eye, and never look at anyone on the underground.
Right.
Never look at anyone on the underground. What does that mean? I don't get that reference. Alright.
Grandad has this thing about secrecy. I think he's afraid of Shadow Army spies or something. Something my granddad is working on. No idea what it is. And I'm pretty certain I don't want to know either. I like my granddad, but his inventions are usually pretty dangerous.
As a man, does this look like a rocket? Is he gonna put a rocket on my back and like shoot me off into space? Because that's what that looks like.
A thin, silvery elven rope. It's very light and almost unbreakable.
I wonder if I can use this on our parachute.
I'll thread the rope through the eyes around the edge of the tarpaulin. Done.
Yep, that's exactly what it is.
A light, rip-proof tarpaulin. There are eyes along the sides, which I have threaded the elven rope through.
All right, we got a parachute. We just need a map and a helmet.
That's Dad's spare toolbox. Well,
Ah, darn it. I thought he was done talking.
what have we here? Wrench, pliers, auger grease, a minotaur foot, a curse meter. I'll just take the entire box.
Ooh, what the heck?
Let's see. What have we here? Wrench.
You know what's weird is, I was about to say, I kind of miss the fact that he doesn't say something we can't combine anything, because then I'm not sure if I clicked on it or not. But in all the point-and-click adventure games I've ever played, when they say something, it gets kind of annoying because you're like spamming everything, and you constantly hear like the dialogue loop over and over again. So maybe that's a good thing.
Ah, an old extension arm. Very handy if you're too small to reach an object.
Can
Kind
I
of a
take
wide-
that? It's a widespread problem among the gnomes. I really need to like, the way the text appears, there's a noticeable stop before the next line of text appears. So I really need to get used to just waiting like 3 seconds in between dialogue and clicking. Because I don't want to miss anything.
Parts of some machine or something. If it's useless, it's Dad's. If it's broken, it's Grandad's. And if it's dangerous, it's from my sister Maggie.
See, I would have missed that. I would have clicked off it, you know? Submarine?
That's one of Grandad's great inventions. A ship which travels underwater. It can already sink.
Okay, but can you use it to explore the underground water?
Those are jelly glowfish lamps. As long as you feed them every couple of weeks, they're good for years of light.
Wow, that's cool.
They used to hang all over the hall. Now these two are all we have left. The locker won't open. It was badly damaged 2 years ago in the devastating spring cleaning explosion.
Okay. Let's go ahead and check our extendable arm. Okay, can't use anything. Can't use it for anything. So we'll go ahead and head out. Let's see. Can I use the extendable arm to grab my little guy?
I could reach high enough using the arm, but how am I supposed to grab hold? That won't work.
See how he's moving.
I could reach high enough using the arm, but how am I supposed to grab hold? That won't work.
Okay, so I need something to put in his hand. Yeah, I need something to put in his hand.
That's the lever for my parents' bedroom. I can't use it until they get back.
Okay.
That's
What
the
about this
lever
one?
for my little sister's bedroom. I'm not touching that. She builds combat robots, and she kind of hinted that she knows how to protect her privacy.
Yeah, I'll be bad. And I guess these are to push it back the other way. I just noticed there's a giant lock on this one. All right, then. Fortunately, I was hoping to find some more items. Is there anything over here?
There's no...
Hey, that! It just appeared out of nowhere. Really wish I knew what he said. Okay, it looks like I can't go this way. Need a map and a helmet.
It did its job and promptly switched itself off again. Our rat hunter here is quite the energy.
Yeah, I remember that. Just trying everything. That's what you have to do in a point-and-click adventure game, my friends. Just try everything. You never know.
Let's see how it likes this. Aha! It works. The X100 is ready for use again. I just need some new DNA and it's off on the hunt again.
Okay, I don't have any DNA. Alright. Get some DNA. Map.
It's worth a try. Yikes!
What? What's happening?
Oh, nothing much. I just scared off a pixie.
What, here? At this time of year? The beasties are getting more and more cheeky.
Phew. That was close.
To me, that's what I need the
Can't
arm
get
for.
to the map as long as he's sleeping there. I'll have to distract him somehow.
I don't need to distract him.
I can't grab it with the arm, and anyway, I might wake him. I'll have to distract him somehow.
How do I distract him? Is that what the robot is for?
Beards are important, and the beard, he's a bat, and he... That's the brewer, sir.
You got... I know where to find a parachute, but I'll ask anyway, just because I like new dialogue.
Say, you wouldn't happen to have a parachute, would you?
That's a good one.
I didn't think so.
Which happen to have a helmet.
As a warrior, you're bound to have a lot of weapons, armor, and helmets and such, right?
What, me? No. Why should I? I'm a master brewer, not a warrior.
But you belong to the dwarf army.
Well, aye, but the master brewer doesn't get involved with weapons and all. Even when I was on the battlefield, my job was just sitting on the ox cart and looking after the beer barrels.
Did any of the other dwarves maybe forget a helmet in the bastion?
A forgotten helmet? Never, lad. Them things are precious family heirlooms for us dwarves. We just don't go forgetting stuff like that.
Too bad. I guess I'll have to look elsewhere then.
Okay, could I perhaps have that map there?
Mr. Master Brewer, sir, could I maybe borrow that map over there?
What, that? Oh, lad, that map shows the finest taverns in the land. And this one's on it, too.
Oh, I'd be really, really careful with it.
Yeah, really careful.
No, to be quite honest, there hasn't been a lot going on here since war broke out. And I've got no chance of being featured again. That's why the map is staying where it is.
Ah.
I talked to my granddad. He thinks the ring is important too. He wants to help me get to the human town.
Yeah? Well, of course he wants to do that. Listen to me, laddie. Nothing against your grandpa. But don't you think he's a few Jills short of a pint?
Don't you think you're a bit
Granddad is
lazy?
a great soldier and inventor.
He doesn't do anything?
He is. Of course he is. But, how should I put it? He's maybe had one crash landing too many.
Maybe
His
you've had one
flying
beer too
machines
many.
were mostly a bit, temperamental. And let's face it, he wasn't actually the greatest of pilots. Honestly, son, if your grandpa reckons there's something in that story, then for me, that's just one more reason to keep out of it.
Grandad and I will show everyone. I don't want to trouble you any further. Good night.
And yourself. Have a good one.
Okay, I need to find some DNA. Hopefully there's no objects in here. Nope, of course not. Can I use the extendable arm in here? Is a toolbox in here?
I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot. The pot could make a perfect helmet, but how do I get rid of that slime? Slime can be really evil. Bad slime. The pot could make a perfect slime. I'm not likely to be able to catch the slime with the net. It's too slimy.
Ah! What I miss? What did I miss? I need to get rid of this.
Unfortunately, that won't work. I can't attach the pot. It's too heavy. I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot.
Now it's too heavy. Why? Because I have water in it? So what do I do with the water? Nature of a point-and-click adventure game. Just gotta remember, this ain't Space Quest. I think it's Space Quest, but Space Quest 6 had some really obtuse puzzles. Just saying. The other games, not so much, but Space Quest 6. Space Quest 6, yeah, that game had a lot of obtuse puzzles.
To be honest, I'm not going to put my hand in there without a very
Yeah,
good reason.
what about
Maybe rotten
this?
food, or even more.
Nope. I like how the game tells you if you can use the item or not, though. That's kind of nice.
There's no way I can walk all the way to Seastone. That's many days' march through these mountains.
Okay, good. I got that lined out like that I wanted. That's good. Okay. Let's go back to Gnome Hole. Try to see if I can use the water on anything.
Oh, I can't reach that.
Can I use a chair?
Like I said,
I don't want you to, I want you to sit on the chair. Okay, water. If anything I can use the water on. No, there's not. Parachute. Toolbox. Extendable arm. Can use it on the fish, but that doesn't help me. Can I use a net? So that would be really good. If I use the net to like capture the fish. But I can't do that.
and down we go.
Am I stuck this early? Am I really stuck this early? I mean, this is the first time I'm playing this game, and I may not know all the rules of the game yet. So there may be puzzle solutions that I haven't thought of. But at the same time, I feel kind of sad if I'm stuck this early. Got a vice here. We had to use a vice on something. But there's nothing in my inventory to use it on.
Dad's vice brings back a lot of men. Dad's vice. Dad's vice brings.
I think I am really stuck early on. I know that sounds sad.
Unfortunately, that won't work.
But you know what? That's just the nature of a game sometimes. You notice I can't use this here,
Unfortunately, that
but
won't
I can
work.
use that
I
there.
can't attach the pot. It's too heavy.
That's interesting. Most games you can use things in either direction. Talk to Gramps again.
Yes?
What am I supposed to...
What am I supposed... Helmet, map, and parachute.
Thanks, Grandad. Sir, Colonel.
Okay, that's...
I'll go look for the rest of my gear.
You do that. I've got enough to do here. But bear in mind, the Dark Lord knows all of your thoughts.
Right.
Dark Lord knows all your thoughts. Wahahaha. Maybe it's something I'm supposed to do. Like the painting.
That's my family. Right now, my dad is a mother. She wants my other granddad. Looks like I'd rock.
Just gonna look at this everywhere. Shrine. What is up with this?
Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
And again, I can use some in there. I would think I would have to use the water on this to make something grow here. But as you can see, I can't use the water on anything here. And I don't have any DNA specimens. So I can't use the robot for
To be
anything.
honest, I'm not going to put my hand in it. Maybe rot or even...
Have I tried using everything?
Nah, the net is pretty coarsely woven. The rat would probably slip through. Besides, I don't feel like sticking my hand in the dark hole.
I thought I had some in there. Thought I had something. Okay, I am going to go back to the kitchen.
Let's see. What have we here? Wrench. An extension arm with a light rip-proof tarpaulin. There are eyes along the sides, which I have threaded the elven rope through. A pot of crystal clear water. The gremlin's gold ring. I should get it to the human archmages.
Okay. Like I said, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try one more time to explore the kitchen. And if I don't see anything, I'm gonna go look up the answer.
The pot could make a perfect slime can be.
I don't mind being beat by a game, by the way. As long as I feel like I made efforts to try to solve the puzzle.
I don't
that
really
makes
think
sense.
I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot.
Because I've been to every place like 3 times. I have tried to use every item on everything. I have looked at everything. I have used everything. And I don't have an answer
The
yet.
pot could make a perfect helmet. Slime can be really evil.
So, at this point,
I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot. A pot of crystal clear water.
so I want to pour the water
The pot could make a perfect slime.
in the slime.
I don't really think I'll be able to scoop the slime out of that pot.
All right. Well, like I said, I've given my best possible shot. I'll be back in a second. I actually, honestly, do not feel bad about looking this one up because I do not know what to do with the slime. I do not know what to do with any of these items. And the reason I don't know what to do with any of these things, even though I looked up what to do next, is because before I got to any puzzle solutions, I found out that there's actually other places we can go. Because if you look here, when I press the spacebar, it's got these 2 wrenches, and it looks like you can manipulate these 2 wrenches. And as you can see, nothing happens because when he pushes down, I assume he pushes back up. But no, these 2 wrenches actually are about these 2 levers right here, which for some weird reason I completely overlooked. Yep, relying too much on the spacebar. That's gonna be the death of me in this game. So yeah, there's other switches here.
This is my very cool room.
Oh, I thought that would manipulate that. Okay, so we have new things to look at.
My old gnome scout rucksack. Pretty tough that, but somehow I always had the feeling it could have been a little larger. I wonder if putting small bags and pouches in it would increase the rucksack's capacity.
I like the way he thinks like a tinkerer. What's this? Tennis racket?
My old tennis racket, although I was never very good.
We can get
Hat
that.
is missing. What did I use that for?
What's missing? Oh, this seems logical.
I'll just knot the loose ends around the frame. Done. Wouldn't want to play tennis with it, but it does make a fine scoop net.
Oh, can I use the net on the fish?
Oh, I can't reach that.
I can.
Oh, I can't reach.
Stop it! Stop it! Ah! Of course.
Gotcha.
Yes! 3rd time's a charm.
My mechanical flying fish. I built that all by myself. With my dad and Maggie.
Mostly Maggie, right?
I'd rather not take Nemo apart until I know what I'm looking for.
Oh, his name is Nemo.
Let's see. If I pull the rope through the eyes on the rucksack, yes, that should work. There we go. A parachute.
Oh! I thought the parachute was complete.
At least I know what the parachute's for.
Okay.
The map and the helmet make a little more sense. I should think about getting them next. My mechanical flying fish.
Yeah, what do we do next? Let's continue to try to combine.
Unfortunately, that won't work. I'd rather not take Nemo apart and...
Okay. And now, if I hit this other switch... Oh, that was cool. Okay, a bunch of more stuff. Excellent.
Our flour mill. Mother makes sure we eat a healthy diet. One day we'll all be big and strong, comparatively. There's still some grain in the funnel. Barley, I think.
Can I get the barley? I did. Blue bottle.
Master Merlin's antibacterial kitchen cleaner. The dirt disappears like magic. If only I could cast spells like Merlin, or any other household cleaner for that matter.
Get that.
Mum hid the knives as a precaution after Grandad's knife-throwing training classes last year. She doesn't trust us anymore.
Get that. What's in here?
A pale blue glowing liquid. Something tells me it's probably not good for you.
Could I use this on the ooze?
My mum wrote super fertilizer on it. Probably one of her genetic experiments.
No. But what if I use the barley, which look like seeds on the plant?
I don't even know what to do with one handful of barley. Why do I need two then? My homemade parachute. I really, really hope I'll never need it.
I was thinking that we could make the, I just
Why
use
should
this.
I fertilize potting soil when there's nothing planted in it?
These are big scissors. Well,
Unfortunately, that won't...
okay. Just trying to combine
A
everything.
perfect fit. Now we can make long-reaching attacks on bacteria.
Oh, we can use this in the ooze. Okay. Don't know what to do with this, this plant.
Doesn't look like Mother planted anything in there.
I don't know what to do with the
A good
barley.
handful of barley from my mother's kitchen.
Well, I do know what to do probably with the ooze. That gets me the parachute. But it doesn't get me the map. But one thing at a time, right? One thing at a time.
Now I'm gonna do something I should have done a long time ago.
Aw, poor guy.
It's too bad that slime had to be so evil.
We're just gonna pretend he's evil. Absolutely.
Now that's a helmet fit for a hero. It only stinks a little bit.
Yeah,
So that's 2 of the 3 pieces of gear already.
that looks
All
like
I need now is the map.
that looks like something Guybrush Threepwood would use it. That looks like something Guybrush Threepwood used, and worked well for him. He survived. Yeah.
Now that's a helmet fit for a hero. It only stinks a little bit.
Okay. Now I need to get the map, which means I need to cause some form of commotion. So basically I need to... Oh, Kai's beard! Oh my god, that's evil.
I can't. Well, maybe I can.
You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. This is so evil.
I'm gonna burn in hell for this. Guaranteed.
Oh! And then we use the hair as DNA. Oh, this is great.
I wonder if that would work. At least it would distract the Master Brewer a bit.
Oh, this is not good. Go get him, boy.
Ah! Hello? Stop! That wasn't supposed to happen.
Go get him. Go get him. Go get
I
him,
have a
Spot.
feeling that wasn't such a brilliant idea. Oh, I like the Master Brewer.
Oh, quick, grab it. Grab it, grab it, grab it, grab it.
That was amazing. The eternal struggle of dwarf against machine. And I won!
Ha 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 ha.
Are you okay?
Of course, and why not? You think a stupid tin bucket's going to beat a proper dwarf? No chance. That was good. Something's happening at last. Cause for celebration. I think we should drink to that.
Yes, I think you should go drink and let me steal your map. Please work.
I think he's drunk with victory, so he shouldn't see anything.
Come on, get it.
I have it.
Yes!
The map of the area. And that's the last of my gear. I must get back to Grandad, fast.
Huzzah!
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
This reminds me of the 3 trials on Monkey Island as well.
When the robot started in on you, I never thought you'd beat it.
It was an epic scrap, lad, an epic scrap. Dwarf against machine, nature against technology, mind over matter.
Mind? How did you destroy it?
I hit him as hard as I could with heavy objects until sparks started leaping out of her.
Oh, shrewd tactic.
Too right. But he did land a couple on me. Look what he did to my beard.
Yeah, it's tragic.
Yes.
I didn't have anything to do with that exactly.
I was so tanked up with ale and adrenaline I didn't even notice.
I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah, we have to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we got all 3 items.
And down we go.
With only a little bit of a hiccup. Stupid levers. I swear, it's amazing that I could solve puzzles that are complicated, and yet the simple things like pulling a lever are things that I get stuck on. It happens all the time, too. I remember I was playing this one RPG. I've told this story a couple times on the channel, but I was playing this one RPG, and you fight this boss here, and you came into the room here. This big open, like, circle area. And I killed the boss, then I went back to town, and nothing happened. And I went back to the boss, and there's nothing there. So I went back to town, and nothing happened. And I went back and forth, and I couldn't find anything. So I looked on the internet, and back then the internet was, kind of not the best. And I looked through on GameFAQs, and none of the GameFAQs said what to do. They just said you fight the boss, and you go to the next town. And I can't find the next town. And I'm going absolutely crazy, because I don't know what to do. And then I find out that in this big room with the circle, there's a door back here. And all you had to do was just go through this door, and you get to the next part of the world, and there's the next town. And I was stuck there for like 3 hours, all because I didn't know there was a door here. It's just, I don't know what's wrong with me. But that happens all the time to me.
Excuse me, Colonel.
We got the items, sir.
Yes, report back.
I found a helmet.
I have the pot. Helmet.
Excellent, soldier. The helmet will protect you from physical attacks. You can even sit on it and use it as a saucepan.
Ooh, how
I
practical.
like all his medals.
Let me see your helmet.
It's not all that great, I know, but
What? It's a good helmet, and it's going to protect a good soldier.
Cocks us on the head.
That is, of course, as long as the enemy doesn't attack with dragons, or
we
has
lost
wizards in
subtitles.
its ranks,
Okay, there they
or
go.
magical swords, and doesn't go for your head.
maybe I should look for some armor with magic.
Poppycock! That helmet will do.
By the way, speaking of subtitles, I added the subtitles to the intro of the game. So if you're wondering why did those subtitles look weird compared to all the subtitles in the game, that's why. I got the map. Although the problem is the characters speak with very heavy accents. So sometimes I kind of had to guess what they were saying. So I don't know if it's 100% correct in the translation, but I did my best. It was also in line with Ivo, I think her name is. I think ChinookUT was telling me that. She said something to the bird, and I had no idea what she said. So I just didn't have the subtitle for that.
I got a map.
Excellent. My commanding officer always said good maps are half the battle. Of course, you won't be needing it if everything goes well.
If what goes well?
But if not, it's always good to have a map with you, what?
I got a parachute.
I have a parachute.
Fantastic. Parachutes are hard to come by and are difficult to make yourself.
Ah,
After all,
flex.
You'd only want to entrust your life in a quality product, not something makeshift you've patched together yourself.
Yeah, I totally didn't do that.
Just my life. But, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, of course not.
Yeah, of course not.
So, that's the last of my gear.
Yeah. They missed a good joke here. It's too bad we couldn't say I have a golden
We
ticket.
could get going if only my damn machine would work. But you can't find a thing in this house. No nitroglycerin, no dragonhide armor, no concentrated pillars of salt, no full mithril jacket bullets. Nothing.
What?
Full
What do you need all
mithril
that for?
jacket bullets.
For what? It's a war.
But we just want to deliver the ring to the Archmage. Don't you think a sled...
What? I need a nitroglycerin substitute. Something highly explosive. The only thing that comes to mind is good old Dwarven Ale.
Dwarven Ale?
We have a ton of that.
Jelly stuff. We reduced complete countries to ash and rubble with it. We loved the smell of Dwarven Ale in the morning.
I'm gonna have to make it, aren't I?
Okay, I'll get you some Dwarven Ale. Anything else?
Yes. I need a cog.
A cog.
5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and lock ring locking. It's not a standard size, and I can't find one anywhere.
A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right-hand thread and locking lock ring. Sounds familiar.
Come back when you've got the stuff. I'll sort out the rest.
I
Take good care of the ring.
no idea.
It's your pleasure.
Right.
You're precious. My precious. So I call this game a Lord of the Ring parody ? Because I have no idea if it is or not. I just know what I know from, you know, the first episode or so. But I thought that was kind of apt, given everything that's going on right now.
The map shows the area between here and the human town of Seastone. A vial of my mum's super fertilizer. A good handful of barley from my mother's kitchen.
Okay, can I take this apart now?
Well, that won't work, it wiggles too much. Well, that won't work, it wiggles too much.
Oh! Oh, this is wrong. I'm sorry, Nemo!
It's stuck. Poor thing.
Poor Nemo.
Shouldn't be a problem with the right tool.
Did that give me the cog I needed?
There you are. A 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with right hand thread and lock ring locking. Maybe that cog wasn't all that important. Fly.
No, Oh, Nemo!
Maybe it was important.
No, we killed it. Reminds me of Lucy from Peanuts in the Halloween, where they get the pumpkin. You didn't tell me you were gonna kill it! Okay, so we have the cog.
It's a cog, but in detail, I'd say it's a 5/8-inch screw steel sprocket, straight beveled, hard chrome plated, BSA threaded flange with the right hand thread and lock ring locking.
I wonder how many
Well, I'm
times
not
it took
exactly an expert.
the voice actor to say that.
Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
Here's the cog, Grandad. I had to break my flying fish for that.
War always involves sacrifice. Your flying fish was a hero, one of our best. We will honor his memory.
Poor Nemo.
Excellent. All we need now is the Dwarven Ale. Keep on with it.
What's special about the ale?
Dwarven ale can be used as a substitute for nitroglycerin.
Well, it has to be diluted and used in small doses, of course.
Of course.
And the dwarves drink it. And where am I supposed to get something that infernal? Oh, probably the master brewer's the only one who can help us there.
There's just one problem. The storage and brewing of Dwarven Ale is strictly forbidden after there were a number of serious accidents.
I'll see what I can do. Well then, I'll let you get on with your work.
Yes, and get a move on. We haven't got much time. Take good care of the ring. It's your pleasure.
Right.
Right. Gotta do some with this barley, don't I? Just don't know what. But you could always just go talk to the guy. Although I guarantee you, it's gonna tell me no. Like I was still wearing the helmet, by the way. It's cool. Hey, Master Brewer.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
Dwarven Ale.
Mr. Master Brewer, assuming I were to need some Dwarven Ale,
Dwarven Ale? It's not allowed, unfortunately.
why not?
Have you heard about the explosion on Mount Winter Peak?
The volcanic eruption.
Volcanic eruption. Deep under that mountain was the finest ale brewery in the whole dwarven world. My dad took me there when I was nothing but 2 beer crates tall. Can you imagine how aled up we were?
Kind of. What happened?
Ah, well, some so-and-so cocked up, and boom! And that was that! All over for Dwarven Ale brewing. After the accident, it was banned as a substance of enjoyment. The sharp taste, the warmth in the throat, gone forever. Now it's only used in warfare and in the alchemy industry.
Okay, tell me how to brew it then. Yes, I figured I would be brewing
You
it
do
my
know
own.
how to brew Dwarven Ale, don't you?
Does a one-legged duck swim in a circle? Of course I know.
Well, can you
I'm
tell
a
me how?
master brewer. It's not difficult either. First, you get barley germinated in a malt house, then let them bloat up after leaving them dormant for a bit. Then kiln dry the green malt, keeping it turned, of course, mill it, making sure that the husks don't get destroyed.
The husks? What are...
Then mash the whole lot in a mash tun, obviously using a decoction procedure. After the iodine test, we get on with purifying and separating the malt from the beer wort in a slatted filter bed.
Of course, but...
In other words, we let the draft run through the mash pot. We then put the first wort in the brewing kettle, let it simmer, and add the hops. We let the wort settle to remove the trub crust, add the yeast, and then leave to ferment. Then we run everything through the pebble filter.
This is that way
That's
too
all
fast.
Fair enough. Then it gets more complicated.
Stop!
I'm so confused.
What? We're just getting to the exciting part.
I'm sure we were, but I just abandoned the idea of brewing some Dwarven Ale myself.
Well, whatever you think.
Can you make me some ale?
Let's assume I need a small tankard of Dwarven Ale really, really urgently. Could you brew it for me?
Could do,
Please.
but I'm not going to.
Ah!
Oh, come on. Who's going to notice? When was the last time another dwarf came by to visit us?
That's a fair time back.
Come
You
on.
see? Wouldn't you just love a nice cold Dwarven Ale tonight to celebrate your victory over the robot?
Exactly. Huzzah.
Dwarven ale is nectar. I'd certainly enjoy a wee taste of it again. No, but it's not going to happen. I'm missing a few ingredients.
Okay, what do you need?
And if I get them, would you brew up 2 tankards then? One for me and one for yourself.
Aye. It's a deal.
All right, progress.
You find me the missing ingredients.
What do we need?
And I'll brew some Dwarven ale.
Okay, what do you need?
Crystal clear mountain water, hops, and some barley for malting.
Well, that's it? No deviled fire, salamander eyes, or dragon's breath, that sort of thing?
Nope. Water, hops, and malt. Then there's just a few secret ingredients and naturally synthesized aromatic substances and a couple of E numbers. But I've already got them here.
Okay, water, hops, and barley. I'll get them.
I do have barley corn. I do have water. Just have no idea what the hops is.
I have a pot of crystal clear water for the Dwarven Ale.
Show me. Aye, that water's very good. We can use this.
And then
Here's
barley.
some barley from my mum's kitchen. Can it be used for brewing?
It's not the best, but it'll have to do.
Okay, what about the hops?
Do you have any idea where I can get the hops?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that thieving rat took the best part of 5 sacks. I've not enough left. I've got to be careful with it.
The rat, huh? I have to go. Enjoy the celebration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If the rat has stolen that many hops, it might still have something stored in there. There's something in there. Something round. Hopefully it's not a giant
Come
rock
on.
dropping.
Be a man. Gnome. Do it.
It's a single hop. This is probably all that's left of the stock of hops.
Will that work? I think that'll work. Oh, no, it won't work.
It's a single hop.
Ah, okay. I understand. Take this single hop, put it in the plant,
Okay, I'll plant the hop in the soil.
put the fertilizer in the
See what
soil.
happens. I really can't imagine this stuff.
Wow.
Good
Cool.
fertilizer, that. Nah.
That was amazing.
Wow! A huge hop plant with tons of cones. I've picked about 10 cones. That should be enough for the Dwarven Ale.
Huzzah! Ha ha ha! I feel clever. And that comes after me not knowing to hit a lever. Okay, maybe I don't feel so clever, but hey, I got through it.
Hello, Master Brewer, sir.
Aye, Wilbur.
I've got some hops for the ale. Is this enough?
Ho, that's enough. I hope you haven't been whipping stuff out of my stock.
No. Well, only indirectly.
And that means I've got all I need to
Yes.
brew the lovely Dwarven Ale.
More power.
Right, it's all go now then.
Hope we didn't blow something up. Huzzah! We got some ale!
Hey, laddie, just watch out that you don't get any of that in your eyes. It's dangerous stuff.
I'll be very careful. Thanks very much, sir.
Well, tell me, Wilbur, what do you need all that junk for? The Dwarven Ale and all the other stuff that you've been dragging out of here the whole evening.
Well, it's because of the ring. I need it. Grandad's helping me get the ring to the human town safe. Well, quickly.
Oh, Wilbur, it's dangerous for a young gnome like yourself out there.
I know, but I promised that gremlin, and I believe it really could be important. And I'd like to get out of here and achieve something.
And hopefully not be a
Taste
tragic hero.
Some adventure, eh? Mm-hmm. You know, I don't think that the ring is all that important. Not everybody's born for having adventures, my lad. But maybe you really do need to get out of here.
Really?
Aye, laddie. You still live with your parents, and you keep company with a very interesting, intelligent old dwarf. But that can't go on forever, can it now? So, if you do leave and go off on an adventure, even if it's just a sea stone, then maybe you'll come back and visit and tell me all about it then, eh?
Absolutely.
I promise.
Although you won't remember
Don't
this.
forget us. You're going to have to excuse me now. I've got an appointment.
I wonder if this is like Dragon's Breath from Quest for Clay 1. You drink it and you just die.
A beer tankard full of Dwarven Ale. The tankard is hot and the ale is bubbling a bit. I think I want to get rid of this stuff fast.
Or if it's like my gallon, it slowly eats through the cup. I really hope not. I only have one mug. If I get down here and I
And
swear,
down
if
we
it's
go.
eating through my mug, I'll be so mad. Alright. Still there.
A beer tankard full of Dwarven Ale. The tankard is hot and the ale is bubbling a bit. I think I want to get rid of this stuff fast. Excuse me, Colonel Grandad?
Yes, report back.
Here's
I got
the
it.
Dwarven Ale, Grandad.
Oh, my goodness, we must be careful.
I just
with
love how I
this.
threw it at him. This is what I'm thinking. I'm on fire now.
Now I have everything I need. It won't take long now. Prepare yourself for takeoff.
Take off? What do you mean by take off?
He's literally gonna strap a rocket to me, isn't he?
That's what you meant by take off.
No? Okay.
Absolutely. I've aimed her at the town of the humans. Betsy, too, was, of course, designed to shoot grenades.
This seems better, though.
I'm confident that she'll get your capsule there, too.
Maybe. Probably.
Confident? Get me out of here. Please, Grandad.
We're still gonna
Listen,
die.
my boy. I'm proud of you. You're doing something very brave. Sure, Wilbur. I'd like you to have these.
Your old aviator goggles. Oh, Grandad, I didn't think.
Too soon, my boy.
Distraction.
Fire!
Oh, dear God. Whoa!
Good luck.
We're so dead. What is this? Oh, it looks like Loom. Yeah, the castle from Loom. It looks exactly, oh, almost exactly like that. Bad guy's lair, obviously. What the heck? The big demon lord.
He still hasn't told us, Mother.
He will. Who else knows about it?
That's
The
Mom?
Archmage won't know about it yet. We were able to intercept the servant, as you know. But
But
an elf, Mother. She tried to free McGuffin. She might know something.
she needs to be watched.
Very well.
And now, Mr. Professor, let us have a little chat.
meanwhile at the foot of the mountains.
Oh well, no problem. I am an elf, and I'm fit. What now? I'll get the book out of MacGuffin's secret cellar and take it to the Archmage. No, they were all gone when I got there. They collected the cage and were off. Now it's up to us to get the book. Of course I don't have to, but, well, what else am I going to do? It appears to be very important. And even if it isn't important, those shady fellows want to have that book. It's better that we get it out of the cellar before they get their grubby mitts on it.
Agreed.
Then don't help me. Why don't you just fly home? Just don't tell my parents anything. Ungrateful feathered fowl.
Hey! Be nice to the birdie. Even though it is flying, so, you know, it can, yeah, it's unfair. Anyway, my name is FlightlessBird. This is your story-based gaming channel. This is our blind Let's Play the Book of Unwritten Tales 1 for the PC. Thank you for everything, my friends. I love you all so very much. And I guess next time we'll be diving into Ivo's story here. And until then, hope you have a wonderful, fantastic, amazingly awesome day. So long, and take care. Thank you for watching this video. Feel free to comment on what you saw and what you'd like to see next. I always love to hear your thoughts. But before we go, please remember that you matter, and you are brilliant, and you are loved, and you should always be true to yourself. Never let the world tell you any different. Much love to you from your friendly, feathered, flightless bird.